Greetings, Donald here. And if you are 50, 55, 60, and you want to continue working, I've got some good news for you. Your employment life is not doomed. You know, there's a lot being published right now on this topic. People who want to continue working. There's so much, I can't put it all on a short video like this. I'm going to make 4 points, and I'm going to point you to some resources and articles. But there's a lot of discussion about this topic right now. So number one, about 18 months ago, the Wall Street Journal published an article called The 5 Myths About Getting a Good Job After 55. And it really shattered a lot of stereotypes. And now, because the employment market is heating up so much, you're seeing a lot of articles like that all over the place. And this is great. That's point number one. Point number two, the articles are great pointing to the opportunity, but they tend to focus on statistics, macroeconomic trends. None of that's going to connect you with a job. You know, for example, there may be 2 scenarios. If you're so well liked and loved and, you know, just people would love to have you working for them, you just have to sit there and a job will appear at any age. A job will appear on a silver platter. That actually happens, not that uncommon. For most people, especially as they get older, you're going to require some creativity and some hustle to connect with the opportunities that are out there. And here, also good news, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can hire somebody like me to guide you through, show you the shortcuts, and it'll work. Number 3, imagine that you are working at a place that you love, right? You're just so happy. You're just so happy. You know, you love the people. You love your boss. You make more money than you know. You feel embarrassed asking for more. Everything is just so perfect. So you say, why would I be interested in looking for another job? Well, one thing you should know what's going on. I would suggest you open up a window, stick your head out. I was going to say something else. Stick your head out the window and look around and see, right? There may be opportunities out there for you you never even thought about. But more important, look around and think where you might go in the event of an emergency. You know, it was only in 2008 here, New York City, Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers collapsed, right? And people sort of saw these problems developing. You might have seen The Big Short, that movie. People knew it, but no, nobody believed that anything that big, Lehman or Bear Stearns, would collapse, crash, burn, but it happened. And a lot of the most savvy people in the world, these investment bankers and masters of the universe, they didn't believe it either. Didn't believe they would be caught up in that, but they were. And they had no plan, you know, and they had to scramble. So that's the 4th point now, is that you may be not interested in any of this, right? I don't know why you're watching this video. You may be really into retirement. You know, you're counting the days. You can't wait to get the hell out. You know, this is maybe more kind of a common scenario. You just had enough, right? You want to retire? That is your choice. You should do it. Although Wall Street Journal says that within 2 years, there's a 40% chance you'll be back at some kind of a job. Good job. So that's for retiring. But you might say, well, look, I want to keep working. I don't want to retire. I feel like, a lot of people tell me this, I feel like I'm at my peak. I have energy. I don't feel like being pushed into an involuntary or an early retirement. Well, you don't have to be. And you have that choice too. And that's the most important point of this, that you have the choice, you know. And I tell you, in my case, I just turned 68. I intend to keep working. It's something I enjoy, even these videos. And I'll keep doing this till I'm well into my 80s, unless I get hit by a truck tomorrow, in which case, you know, this will be my last video. So, help wanted, problem solvers and revenue generators, any age, college degree, just about everything is negotiable. But positive attitude is not negotiable. People will be looking for that. You must show it. And don't forget age bias, all right? Depending on the job and the industry, age bias might be a very big deal. For example, if you're a hardcore software engineer, you're working in Silicon Valley, and you're approaching your mid-30s, age bias will start to become an issue. You'll be perceived as too old to keep pace. And in that case, don't fight it. Change your function or just move. But if these topics interest you, working past 60, then I suggest you start with this article in the Wall Street Journal. This is what kicked it off, in my opinion. Just Google 5 myths about landing a good job later in life. It's by Ann Tergeson, and you'll find it easily. And while you're on the Wall Street Journal site, look for articles tagged retirement. Now, these include dozens of articles about working past retirement. And here's an article just published in the New York Post. Erica Proctor, 50 Shades of Grey, also good. And you'll find some links to start your follow-up. And by the way, look at this, that gray-haired codger in the photo. He's got something green on his desk. It looked to me like a marijuana plant, just saying. So, look, working past retirement, very popular topic right now. Google phrases like that and you'll be inundated with information, and then you'll start your own search. And remember, if you get stuck, do not quit. If you feel overwhelmed by frustration, you think you're not doing it right, you don't know what you're doing, contact me ASAP. I've helped over 1,700 people navigate difficult job searches, all aspects, devising the search plan, clarifying the target, adding tens of thousands of dollars to resumes and job offers. Look for that on a separate video. Time's up. I gotta go, and I wish you the very best of good luck in your search.